Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring timeless wisdom about strength, growth, and living with purpose. These aren't just quotes, they're principles that can transform how you face life's challenges. Let's dive in. Here's something that might surprise you. A man without enemies has no qualities worth opposing. Think about that. If you stand for nothing, you threaten no one. But when you live with conviction, you'll naturally face opposition. Consider this truth. He who has no enemies is often killed by his friends. Those closest to us know our vulnerabilities. Trust wisely. And remember, lies are the greatest killers because they destroy truth itself. A sword wound heals, but a destroyed truth changes everything. The coward dies 1,000 deaths before his actual end. Every time fear stops you, a small part of you surrenders. The brave face death once, living fully until that moment. Experience is the greatest teacher, but it demands everything as tuition. You cannot buy wisdom, you must earn it through living. Honor should be prized above life itself. What good is breathing if you've compromised every principle that makes you who you are? Here's a profound truth about relationships. All you need is someone who understands your unsaid words. Real connection transcends explanation. And strength? True strength is calmness of mind. Anyone can react with anger. It takes real power to remain composed when the world challenges you. An empty pocket teaches the most valuable lessons. Financial hardship strips away pretense and reveals what truly matters: character, resilience, resourcefulness. You'll never know your own strength until being strong is your only choice. Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. Always leave the door open to see who actually wants to stay. The people meant for your life will choose to remain without manipulation or begging. If you pray for flowers, don't be surprised when it starts to rain. Growth requires uncomfortable conditions. Beautiful outcomes demand difficult processes. Wrong people can teach you the right lessons. Every failed relationship, every betrayal, every disappointment carries wisdom if you're willing to learn. Always do what you are afraid to do. Fear marks the boundary of your comfort zone. Growth lives on the other side of that boundary. Here's something crucial. Money doesn't bring wisdom. A rich fool is still a fool. Seek knowledge and understanding above wealth. You deserve your own care before giving it to others. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Self-neglect isn't noble, it's unsustainable. Just because you can handle pain doesn't mean you deserve it. Strength should protect you, not trap you in suffering. Remember this: hard work never betrays you. Talent fails, luck changes, but consistent effort compounds into inevitable success. If you want peace, prepare for war. Strength prevents conflict, weakness invites it. Those prepared for hardship often avoid it entirely. Sometimes silence is easier than explaining why you feel certain ways. Not every internal struggle requires public understanding. But notice this: your eyes always reveal what your mouth tries to hide. We are more transparent than we believe. Loyalty is priceless. It cannot be bought, faked, or replaced with money. It's either present or absent. There's no middle ground. The true friends appear in your times of nothingness. When you have nothing to offer, those who remain reveal themselves. Don't burn yourself to keep others warm. Sacrificing your well-being for people who wouldn't do the same destroys you without saving them. Here's a paradox. A man who is everyone's friend is friend to no one. Trying to please everyone means standing for nothing. Don't let fear of what could happen prevent what needs to happen. Most regrets stem from inaction, not failed attempts. The battles you fight alone are not for loud celebration later. Some victories are personal, sacred, meant only for your growth. Trust only those who protect your name when you're not present. Character shows in what people say about you behind your back. Others will call your success luck because they didn't see the work. Let them believe what they want. You know the truth. Self-improvement is often lonely. As you elevate, you'll outgrow people, places, and old versions of yourself. This isolation is temporary but necessary. Two choices exist: increased discipline, or lower desire. You cannot want more while doing less. Something must give. Better to be a hated wolf than a ridden donkey. Respect through strength beats false friendship through weakness. I'd rather be unhappy knowing the truth than happy living in a beautiful lie. Ignorance might feel comfortable, but it's still slavery. When you cannot find happiness, create it yourself. Waiting for external circumstances to align guarantees disappointment. Having resources means nothing without knowledge of how to use them. A man with a fortune and no wisdom is merely a wealthy fool. Sometimes you have to protect yourself from your own thoughts. Your mind can be your greatest enemy or your greatest ally. Choose your mental diet carefully. Trying to prove yourself constantly insults both you and your observer. Let your actions speak. Those who matter will notice without convincing. Keep company only with people who give you peace. Life is too short for relationships that drain your energy and disturb your calm. Here's liberating wisdom. Everything is temporary. Emotions, thoughts, people, scenery. Do not become attached. Flow with it all. Never compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Everyone starts somewhere. Focus on your progress, not others' positions. Courage is knowing what not to fear. The brave aren't fearless. They simply distinguish real threats from imagined ones. The more you know, the more you realize how little you know. True intelligence begins with acknowledging ignorance. The true measure of a person is how they use power. Anyone can be kind when powerless. Character shows when you control others' fate. Poverty isn't about money, it's a mindset. You can be financially poor but mentally wealthy, or vice versa. Which matters more? Be careful who you try to help. Not everyone wants rescue. Some people want you to fail with them. Discernment protects you. Don't rush into love or trust. Both require time, observation, and earned confidence. Premature commitment invites disappointment. Value what you have instead of mourning what you lost. Gratitude for the present beats nostalgia for the past. Master your thoughts before they master you. Mental discipline determines life quality more than external circumstances. God doesn't just see us from above, He sees within us. Your public face means nothing if your private heart is corrupted. Better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Prepare for hardship during peace. Hope for peace, but be ready for war. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for strength to endure a difficult one. Comfort produces weakness. Challenge builds character. Humility is the foundation of all greatness. The moment you believe you've arrived, you've stopped growing. Everything you need to heal externally is reflected internally. Look within before seeking external solutions. People change when their needs change. This isn't betrayal, it's human nature. Release them without bitterness. Sometimes words are not enough to express what you feel. Accept that some experiences transcend language. Your position and rank are temporary. How you treat people is your permanent legacy. Choose kindness. Stop investing in people who wouldn't invest in you. Reciprocation isn't selfish, it's sustainable. The most difficult moments shape who you become. Don't curse your struggles, they're preparing you for what you prayed for. Never judge someone's pain unless you felt that pain yourself. Empathy requires imagination tempered by humility. Remember, you are built from every mistake you've made. Your scars prove your strength. Life's purpose isn't to arrive at death safely in a pristine body, but to skid in sideways, thoroughly used up, shouting, "What a ride!" Comfort and growth cannot coexist. Choose growth, choose challenge, choose becoming. Thanks for watching. If this resonated, like and subscribe. Now go out there and live these principles. See you in the next one.